All right, let's see. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Monday edition of the training. Hope everybody had a good weekend. John, welcome back. Daniel, let me know in the chat one or two. One if you're new to Dubb, two if you're returning, that would be helpful. Gwendolyn, hello as well. Looks like April just came in. So if everyone could put a one in the chat if you're new to Dubb, two if you're returning, that would be helpful. That'd be great just to know. Because sometimes the names look familiar, but other times I'm like, oh, they're new. Hey, Daniel, thank you so much for putting that in there. Let me come over to you if you want to say hi, Daniel. Feel free if you'd like to unmute. You can if you want to. If you're busy on your side, oh, I saw you unmute. Hey, Daniel.
I'm here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Same here.
What brings you our way?
Uh, Broker's choice. We're using Dubb as a video recorder,
Oh, very nice. And then what's the industry? Again?
financial.
Financial. Okay, got it. Is it like financial planning? Is it kind of retirement stuff? Is it what's kind of the breakdown?
I'm a certified financial planner, and it will be for intro into seminars and webinars that I'm doing,
Okay, very cool. That's awesome. What's
and continuing communication.
continuing com? Is that what you said? Yeah.
Yes, communication. Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine the financial stuff in particular, we've had people use Dubbed out over the years. It's such an updated field. I feel like in the morning could be different than the afternoon in terms of just updates on
Yes.
what's happening, right? Um,
Right.
what do you have a style yet in terms of webcam, mobile, screen recordings, kind of all the above, or what are you kind of leaning towards?
Well, I've got the full webinar broadcast with the umbrella lights and a microphone,
Okay.
an updated Zoom camera.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because the seminars and webinars, we talk about the biggest thing with these Dubb videos in general, we always talk about a hook. Why should someone click on your video? And I
Sure.
think for the webinars and seminars that you're doing, do you use ChatGPT at all, Daniel? Or
Well, I do, but what I'm using Dub for is my personal communication,
yep,
inviting, introducing myself,
yep,
and then as a friendly reminder to people that have made a reservation with me, a
yep.
service that I'm using does social media to actually do the marketing.
Got it. Okay,
So
cool.
mine's more of a prospect communication to feel comfortable using me as a source.
So they kind of got connected with you and you're introducing yourself and then inviting them into the webinar or seminar or one-on-one meeting, I guess.
Invite him to the seminar, invite him to one-on-one meeting,
Yep.
saying hi on their birthdays,
Yeah.
giving them updates on current happenings in the marketplace, if that's important to them.
Yeah,
It's just a continuing contact.
I would say for the kind of market update, what's going on with the market, and then the introduction stuff, there are two styles that are really good for that. I'd say the basic introduction stuff. It's nice to have the webcam. We have a little whiteboard. You can type a message, or you can just kind of wave towards the camera. I think the screen recording stuff is good for that, for the market update stuff. Where you could be in the bubble and you're kind of pointing towards an update. That's like, hey, how you doing? This is Daniel, and you're kind of
Yes,
getting into it like that.
yeah.
Cool. Well, that's great. Well, good to meet you, Daniel. Thanks for coming in here.
Anyone else on the call?
Yeah, yeah, we got let's see how many people we got, about five folks, I think, right now.
All right,
So these recordings are going to be on our YouTube support channel later, probably within it's usually about 3 or 4 hours typically. And then when it's on there, what people usually do is they come into the live training and then they'll go back there later to say, oh, that's that part about LinkedIn that I wanted to know more about. That's that part about how to use the webcam, things like that. And then they'll
great.
come back and check it out.
Okay,
Yeah. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat.
all right.
Cool. Good to meet you, Daniel. And let's see. April, I saw you came in April, and then Damon, I saw you came in, and James and Gwendolyn. If you want to put either one if you're new to Dub in the chat, or two if you're returning, that would be helpful. Again, some of the names look familiar. Hey, Jai, I saw you got your hand up. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, I just stopped in. I couldn't. I didn't get an email over, but I got like four videos that's still not transcribing. I
Yeah, I
did
saw
video
I
on
saw
it though.
Kyan's email about it.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah,
good. He took care of him. See,
yeah,
at least he did
yeah.
something.
He's on it. He was like, "Listen, my dad,
Yeah.
there are four videos that aren't transcribing, so I know Ina has it over there and stuff." So yeah, that's
Okay. Good. 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 And
cool.
the problem is, that's what I was going to ask you. Can I delete it? I mean, delete. I mean, download it from out of there, even though it
Yeah.
hasn't transcribed.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Out of yeah, I don't know if you can. Maybe test it out. I'm not too sure on that one.
Well,
Maybe.
I was going to have you do it If it don't
Yeah.
work, I can blame you.
There you go.
Yeah, I should have you do
Yeah,
it.
no kidding.
Because I don't
Uh,
have that video. That's the problem. I don't have it again.
yeah,
It was perfect too.
yeah, yeah. No, it always happens that way. But I guess for a reason, if it happens, then it means you got to
I
re-record.
mean, yeah, it means I got to do it again.
You got it.
It
It's
was
always
perfect
perfect,
though,
isn't it?
man. I was like, okay, I'm like, but you think it would just, you think at the start, this maybe it's a refresh or something?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I would try it. I know that Edith's pretty good with that text stuff in terms of that stuff in there, especially with the transcribing. Yeah, I'd give it a shot and let us know, and then I can message her.
Oh no, no, I'm not. No, I won't do it. I will wait for y'all to tell
Okay,
me.
that's good.
Yeah, yeah, I wait for y'all to tell me. I
Okay,
just have you do it. Yeah, go ahead.
that's awesome. All right, cool,
All
Jack.
right,
Thanks. Appreciate it.
all right.
And then I saw Damon and Gwendolyn. You both had ones in there, which is awesome. Damon, let me pop over to you real quick. If you want to say hi, you can come over and for some reason I saw that you are you still in there, Damon? Looks like for some reason you're not showing up inside the other one. You might have to type in the chat there, Damon, because I'm not seeing you on the attendees list anymore for some reason. I see you in the chat, but Gwendolyn, let me come over to you. If you want to unmute and say hi, yeah, you can if you'd like to. If not, you can say hi in the chat. Just let me know, Gwendolyn, your industry. That would be awesome. Just to know what industry you're in, because I can kind of tailor that a little bit, kind of when I'm talking. And then James is driving. Cool. Continue to drive. Do not respond. Hal, I saw that you're in here as well. If you want to say hello, Hal, you can. If not, you can put a one or two in the chat. That would be great. And then April, I believe you're returning, April. You can say hi if you'd like to. Okay. Maybe the mics are not turning on for some reason. Okay. Well, Damon, I see that you're a one. Gwendolyn, I see that you're a one in there. I'm going to run through the basics right now and kind of hit on some important points in terms of just the use cases of Dubb. And then, you apply the proper tech to the proper use case. So let me share my screen here and let's jump through the basics on here. So let me pop in here and we'll take a look right now. Okay. So in terms of using Dubb in general, it's really about what does someone see when they get the video here. So this right here is an animated video GIF preview. When you record Dubb, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat on a loop like you see. Now it's all about what does that loop look like and what kind of context and what kind of hook am I giving that person. Now this particular style was recorded on the webcam inside of Dubb, and I got the Dubb mobile app on my phone and there's a little whiteboard feature where you can type. Now, this style is probably the most straightforward style you can do. It's great for updates or introductions. Can be one-to-one, one-to-many. You can be sending a market update or any kind of update in general to your contacts. This is a nice, straightforward one-to-one. Great to meet you. It could be, hey, thanks for filling out that form. Any hook that we're talking about in terms of what you want to say, this is a nice, straightforward way to say it. When it comes to a hook in general, when you're reaching out to your ICP, your ideal client profile, go into Chat GPT, go into Grok, go into whatever AI you use. You also can use Auto right here in the Dubb dashboard, right here. You can type in here and say, hey, listen, give me 20 hooks, 5 to 6 words each about, the reason I'm reaching out. Why is someone going to want to click on this? So once you have your hook, then you're going to decide, how do I visually want to put this in here? Now, the reason we say 5 to 6 words is because it's going to fit in here. I think it's 30 something characters on the phone, but also because you can fit your hookup in your subject line of your email up here at the top. Now, in general, when you send up videos, having the word video in the subject line is super important. It's rare that you see it. It's the first thing someone sees. And then inside here, think about this. What are you doing for that 3 seconds? When you hit record, what's going to be the action? Now, you technically, with Dubb, inside the Dubb platform, you can change. Like when you have the video recorded, you can slide it to a different part of the video if you want a different animated preview. You can do that, or you can upload your own thumbnail. But to be efficient with this, know that when you hit record, that's going to be the first 3 seconds. Now, from this webcam, you also can record something like this. You can drop a virtual background behind you. So it could be someone's profile, like you see here. It could be a company website, could be an article, could be anything where you want to give context. Maybe someone filled out a form. What's going to give them an idea of what, oh, yeah, this is what this video might be about. You're kind of giving a hint. Now, you also can do a combination of both. You can have a virtual background behind you, and you can have something written on the whiteboard right there. That works really good for properties in real estate where you could have a property behind you and say a fun fact about the property, or it could have the address on there as well. Now, you could also have a screenshot of the market, whether it's financial, real estate, whatever it is, and say update on it. You also can do styles that look like this. This is a screen recording. In this case, it's a, real estate market update, but this could be any industry that you're in where you want to pull up a website. You want to be in a bubble or square or a phone shaped shape, and you're going to walk someone through what's happening on that page. This is also really good for reaching out on LinkedIn. If you're going to reach out to someone on that, you can do the same style as well. Be in a bubble, be on their profile. But the whole idea of screen recordings is it's a nice way to kind of nurture someone in terms of what you're trying to explain. You can use annotations. We're going to show all this in a little bit, but this is kind of the physical style and what it looks like. Now you'll notice inside the bubble here, I have the phone again, where I'm holding up that whiteboard with a message. You could just be waving in there, pointing at the title. I mean, that works. But you also could take it another step and say, okay, this is a market update, but what about this market update? So notice I typed big change in there. You also can use the mobile app. So you can do the same thing. You can put a virtual background when you're recording with the mobile app. You can have some text on the screen there as well. You also can just hit record and you can type that hook we just talked about above your head, below, wherever you want to place it. This case is just an introduction. Hi, John. You could say so and so referred me. You also have a style on the mobile app called picture in picture, which is really good for property walkthroughs in real estate because you can use both cameras on the phone. And when you're walking through, you're on the page. You also can technically use this if you're doing a walk and talk with a prospect or a client. Maybe you're on a nice walk, maybe you're walking around the office. You also could do this for live events. If you're at an event and you're recording and then you send that video out to a bunch of people you met there at the event, you also can take your phone physically, pull up something on your computer, and just lean forward and show it, and you're on the screen as well. So it's kind of a really neat way to reach out in terms of using these different styles. Now, you also want to think about what happens when someone clicks on this video. So they get your video, they click on it, and now they're going to be taken to a customized landing page that we call a preset. Sorry, let's make sure everybody's muted here. I kind of hear something in the background. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. Okay. So basically, when someone clicks on it, they're brought to a customized landing page called a preset. Now, this experience here should have your logo to the top left. It should have the initial video you've recorded right here. It should have playlist videos that are going to play right after the video that you have created. Now, the power of the playlist is it's going to run right into some more videos where people can learn more. Now, when you have a playlist video, one of the most important ones that you can create is an evergreen video that you record one time, and it's about you. It's your pitch video. Why go with your products or services? Why you? So record that, make it a minute, minute and a half, put it in the playlist. The reason that's important is because these initial videos that you record should be about that person or group you're reaching out to, should be about the value you're bringing, the update you're trying to make them aware of, the question you might have for them. And the videos themselves should be short, 30, 40 seconds. Get in, get out, have them take an action. And then the next video will be the video that's all about you and why someone should go with you. And it will play right after it. And then if you have video testimonials, really good spot to have them in the playlist. If you don't have video testimonials, I'm going to show you kind of a cool way to get them that a lot of Dubb users use in a second. And then below here, you have your buttons, your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What would you like someone to do after they've consumed the content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Probably the most important button or most popular button in sales. Do you want them to send you a video back? Do you want them to email you back? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want them to check out your website? Do you want them to download a document, a guide, a listing agreement, a contract? What would you like them to do? And if you have multiple buttons, have them in order of importance from left to right. Now, if you want to get video testimonials, this button reply with video is really good for getting them. So what you would do is hit record a nice video, and then have the button below where it says, if you'd like to hook up with me, click below. It's not loading here. But the bottom line is you end up recording a video saying, look, I would love to get a video testimonial from you. All you need to do is click the reply with video button below and then send me a video right back. And then when they send that video back to you, you'll get a notification inside of Dubb. Hey, you got a video reply. And then you're able to put it right here in the playlist. And this is the really powerful combination that you have in terms of keeping someone right in here and then they're going to take an action. The last part of this page over here is the AI assistant SIA. This is the sales interactive assistant. Now, you don't have to have this on the page, but if you do have it on the page, it's nice for people because when they land here and they have questions, they can immediately go over here and click one of the three FAQs that shows you can create up to 20, or you can type and ask the AI a question. And when the AI gives the answer, it's going to push for your desired outcome. So if your desired outcome is, hey, book a time in my calendar, then you're going to see that happen right there. And if your desire is them to check out your website, that'll happen. So whatever you want them to do, the AI is going to give the answer and keep the momentum going. Now, the AI is educated in a couple ways. One, with individual website links that you can enter into your Dubb area, individual website pages that will learn what's in text on those pages. You also can upload a PDF, or you can do both, and it will become educated on what you want it to know. Now, these landing pages, these preset landing pages, you want to think about them in terms of your audience. So if you have a different split in your audience and you work with buyers and sellers in real estate, as an example, sorry, hold on. Someone's not on mute. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So if you have a split in your audience and it's buyers and sellers in real estate, as an example, you want to have a page for buyers and a page for sellers because it's going to speak directly to them. If you're in recruitment, employers, candidates, the financial sector, like we talked about at the top, it could be all a similar message, but maybe, one is about retirement, one's about currently investing now. Could be different audiences there as well. Same thing for mortgage, insurance, coaching, and consulting. All of it has different segments. So you want to have a different landing page. It sounds like you're speaking right to them, which people really like. Now, when you're on a paid plan with Dubb, we help you set it all up, the buttons, the pages, all of that stuff. And all of it's tracked. Did someone open an email? Did they click on a button? Did they watch a video? And if they did, what's the watch percentage, which is important to know. Okay, so how would we record something that looks like this from our webcam? You'd go inside Dubb and you'd open up the red camera icon right up here at the top. And when you open this up, it's going to open up your webcam. And when it opens up, which we might have a little issue today with the webcam actually. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have an issue here. All right, so for this training, what you do is you click this little button here. It's gonna open up your webcam. And when it opens up your webcam, you can do a few things. You can drop a virtual background behind you, and you can use your phone, which is the whiteboard. So the whiteboard, if you want to be able to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to get the Dubb mobile app on your phone, which is right here. And then there's a little button. I know it's kind of tough to see, but there's a little button up here at the top. And when you select that little button, you are able to type like this. So when you come in here, you can type your hook or whatever your statement is. And when you have it, you can turn it, and that's when you can hold it towards the camera. And that's what's worked a lot of cases where you're introducing yourself to someone, you're trying to have an update with somebody. Recording from the basic webcam is a nice way to kind of deliver what you want to deliver. Unfortunately, I can't show you there's some bug going on with the webcam, unfortunately, but we do have trainings on Dubb support where I talk about this pretty much every day. So unfortunately, right now, because there's a bug going on, I can't show you it, but I just dropped a link into YouTube support and I talk about it all the time. So the webcam, in terms of the use case, virtual background, hold up the phone with the hook. You can do one of the other, or you can do both. And that's from the basic website recorder right inside the platform, which is right here, which is the red camera icon. You also can upload videos into Dubb here as well. Now, as far as the screen recording goes, when we looked at this example right here, this one here. This would be the Dubb Chrome extension. So let's take LinkedIn as an example. But this could be any website you want to share and be on top of, like you see right here. But let's use LinkedIn. So if I wanted to reach out to Ruben or be on any other website within our browser, you're going to Google Dubb Chrome extension, which is a screen recorder. You're going to pin it up here at the top. It's like a three-step process. And when you click here, it's going to open up and it's going to put you physically on the page like this. Now, when you're on this page, you want to think about a couple things here. You want to think about the placement of your webcam, the shape of your webcam, and the size of your webcam. So size can be adjusted right here on the side. You can get a custom, you can just pull it like this. You don't want to go too big because you don't want to cover what's on the screen, obviously. And then in terms of the shape, you want to be a square, rectangle, phone shape, circle. I would try to match the feel of the page. LinkedIn uses circles. I'm going to keep myself in a circle. And I'm going to reduce my size probably about right here. And then where do I want to put myself? Think about a cool spot to put yourself on the page. It makes sense. In my case here, I'm going to put myself right next to Ruben. Now I also can zoom in like this. I can back myself off like that. I can move myself around inside the bubble, which is pretty neat. I also can jump to full screen if I want to jump here and make a point and then go back to the page. I can go over here and just turn my camera off. So if I know the person and I want to walk them through something on a website, I can just do an audio walkthrough. I also technically can just use my headshot if I want to use my headshot. But being live, I think is one of the best ways to go. You can also put a virtual background in here, like we were able to do with the webcam. Normally, you'd be able to see that, but you can drop a webcam background in here as well, virtual background. Now you also have the annotation tool right over here to the left to point things out, which we'll use that in a second. You have a teleprompter here. The webcam has a teleprompter as well. So if we click over here, it's going to open it up. Here it is. And then we can click in here and just pick our script. When we have a script saved in Dubb, we just select it from the script that we have there. We can search for it by name as well. You just need a script to be saved inside the platform. You can adjust the speed up and down. You can hit the play button, see if you like the speed. You can back the text off, or you can zoom it in. You also can manipulate the sides like this. It's a little better to go skinnier because that way your eyes are not going back and forth with too much of a distance. You also can physically move this wherever you would like to move it. So I'm going to put it up towards the camera. Now, the thing to remember about the Chrome extension screen recorder, it's a browser-based screen recorder. So when you are recording, you don't want to go full screen on your browser because if you do, it will hide the teleprompter. So you want to leave a little bit of space. So when you hit record, you can physically tap it, bring it forward, and you're able to use it. You also have three different orientations to record on Chrome. When you click on camera, it opens up like a webcam. When you click on tab, then it's going to be just a nice clean cut of the page that you're on. So it won't show any of the tab mess we have at the top. It'll be nice and clean and cut. If you go screen, it's going to get your entire computer screen. And that's fine if you want to jump around to different tabs. So if I was talking to Ruben here, I said, listen, I want to show you this website. I could have the tab at the top, click on the tab, and it will take me over to the other tab. So it's really just a choice. I personally kind of like the nice clean cuts of the pages that look like this. Jai, go ahead, my friend. I saw your hand was up.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just going to second your thing with the camera.
Yeah.
It's been doing that all weekend, but it's working now. You fixed it. It's working the camera.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But there's an AI video thing on there. AI video creation.
okay.
Where did that come in? I didn't
AI,
know that.
AI video creation. Oh, you
Yeah,
mean
we
inside
can.
Chrome here?
Yeah, yeah. No, we can make our own videos. So when you click on the record button,
Mhm.
yeah, you can make. We can make our own. We can create our own videos. AI videos.
Oh yeah, the Ruben was working on that. I wasn't sure if he launched it yet. Yeah,
Oh, you're holding back on me.
it's the give me a second, let me think of the name. It's like a little intro thing that he was working on for the videos. The AI. Like you can pick an intro, it could be 4 seconds, 8 seconds, 12
Yeah,
seconds. I believe it's that.
yeah, yeah. That's pretty
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no, it's pretty neat. He's been working on it for a while. So yeah, I'll show that when I get through the
Okay,
I'll pull it up
sorry.
and it should work, I think, on the other webcam side. But yeah, no, it's pretty neat. He's been working on it for quite a while. So it's pretty cool. But with this, with the Chrome, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit record. I'm going to use my annotation tool over here to the left. And this is kind of what this would look like for the Chrome extension. So I'm going to hit record here. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is right there. I'm going to click share. And then I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And I can either say, hey, Ruben, what's going on? I can open the video like that. That's just a nice way to do it. But I kind of prefer adding in the other element of the whiteboard. And this is something where you can add another dimension when you have your hook right here inside the bubble. I could wave and point, and that's fine, but why not add another layer to it here, like we talked about? What's that hook? So when I do hit record, I'm going to choose my tab again here, click share, and now it will be like this. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I wanted to reach out to you because I saw that you were an author, and that's pretty great. I love click and record, and I saw that's the title of your book, so I want to talk to you about that. So I did my wave and my point. I had my hook right here, so I had my repeating 3 seconds, and then I jumped to full screen. Jump into full screen is just a choice you can make visually. I like it; kind of breaks the momentum, so you can do it in a couple ways. You can hover over your webcam with your mouse like this, double click, it brings you to full screen. Double click the screen to go back. You can also click below, go to full screen, go to full screen, or you can hover and click this little button right here. Brings you here and click here to go back. But either way, it's nice when you can talk directly to the person. So if you're walking someone through something, and it doesn't have to be LinkedIn, it could be a market update, whatever it is, and you want to make a point, jump to full screen, make it, and then come back. Makes it pretty dynamic. You also can scroll around. Hey, Robert, go ahead. I saw your hand up. Go ahead. Let me see. I might need to unmute you. Let's see. Give me one second here. Go ahead, Robert.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. How are you?
Okay, pretty good. How are you, Rob?
Good, good.
So, as opposed to using your phone for your hook, how can you show how to text the message into like the picture as well?
Oh yeah, well, on the mobile app? On the mobile,
No, no,
right?
no, no, no. Like if I wasn't going to use a mobile
Oh,
app, I was
got it. Yeah. You could go like this. So if you didn't want to do this, you could go like this before. Here, I'll show you. Let me stop the recording here. I'll redo it. So what you can do is when you open up here, grab your annotation, and you probably got to pick a nice spot to do this. I would say maybe, depending on where you want to put it. I would do text, which is this one here. And then I'll just type in here, you are an author. Awesome. Or whatever you want the message to be, you know what I mean? And then
yeah.
as far as the size, can you drag it? I'm not sure if you can drag it. I haven't tried to make it bigger at all, but it would be typing in here somewhere. You know what I mean, Robert?
Now, can you only do that using the Chrome extension?
You can do it with the desktop app as well. So same thing, because it's the same annotation tool. The only difference is with this, here, let me restart this. The only difference is when you use the annotations with the Chrome, they will stay there, so you're okay to scroll. With the desktop app, they will follow you.
Got
So
it.
you've got to show it. So you could like have it ready to go when you hit record, they see it, and then you could just delete it. And then if you wanted to scroll, you could scroll. If not, you could just keep it there, you know?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then also with this, when you're using the Chrome, you have the ability to pause and resume. So when you are recording, you don't have to feel like you have to do it all in one take if you don't want to. Well, not one take, you don't have to do it all at once. Like if I wanted to scroll around and I'm talking, I could hit the pause button down here at the bottom and stop the recording and just wait and say, okay, what do I want to do next? Take a breath, get myself organized, and then click resume at the bottom. Now, these annotations over here, they do a bunch of things. We just saw the text on the screen, but you could also do arrows. You can draw on the screen. You can put things in numerical order of importance. You can underline, you can circle. And like I was saying, they're going to stay sticky. They're not going to follow you if you want to continue to kind of move down the page. So that's something that's really, I think annotations are great because it's a nice way to visually show something. I think we're used to seeing that when we're walking through stuff, so it's pretty neat. So if you want to reach out on LinkedIn, this is a nice way to do it. If you want to share a market update, whether it's financial, real estate, if you want to share a website, if you want to pull up someone's website and point out what you want to point out, using a nice screen recording like the Chrome extension is a nice, simple way to do it, and it's right within the browser. So I'm going to hit the save button right down here at the bottom. So whenever you're recording a Dubb video and you click the check mark, whether it's from the webcam, that unfortunately wasn't working earlier, but when you use the webcam or you record here, click this little check mark, and this is going to save it into the Dubb platform. So when a video gets saved into Dubb, it's going to take us to the video edit page inside of here. Now, once you're inside the video edit page inside of Dubb, I'm just going to choose a different video just because that one's still transcoding. But once you go to the video edit page here inside of Dubb, you can do a number of things in here. So first thing, you can change the title at the top by clicking the pencil icon. This is just the internal title. You can change it to whatever you'd like in here. Just click the check mark when you're done. That'll save it. You also can preview to the right with this little square arrow button all the way to the right what this video looks like on your preset landing page. So if I select this, it's going to open up in a new tab. I'm going to say, okay, great. There's my video. There's my playlist videos. There's my AI. There's my buttons. Perfect. Everything looks great. Now, if you wanted to change that preset landing page to another preset landing page that you already have created, all you have to do is click this little button here. As you can see, this is the check mark. That's my default preset landing page. Anytime I record a video, that's going to be the background, unless I change it, which I can right here just by clicking another preset landing page, and it will change everything about the background that you just saw. I also can download the MP4 version of this video. So any video you save into Dubb has an MP4 version you can download. For instance, with the social media, a lot of people, the platforms love the raw videos. So you download the MP4, pull up your social media platform, and upload the raw MP4. You also can upload this directly to YouTube if you have a YouTube channel. You also can use Kyra down here. Now, this is our AI video coach. So if you want a non-biased feedback opinion on your video, click generate. It'll talk to you about your delivery analysis here, but it will also give you feedback on visuals and the content. And over here to the right, you have activity. Now it says no activity because we didn't send this video anywhere, but if we did, you can drill down on what the activity is. Did anybody click on any buttons? Did they view the email? Did they watch the video? If they did, what's the watch percentage? All of that really helps you follow up in a really smart way. You also have a details tab, and this details tab is going to remind you, remember, these are your call to action buttons below your video. This is your AI sales assistant on the page. These are your playlist videos that are going to play right after the video is concluded. You can change these right here. You can add some, delete them, change them to other ones if you want to. Now, if you already sent this video to someone and you forgot to make the changes, you still can make those changes and they will retroactively refresh on the other side for that person. You also can edit a video. Any video you save into Dubb, you can edit. So I can hit the play button here. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. I can drag my timeline to whatever point I'd like to cut. Let's just say I want to cut out starting right here. I'm going to hit the scissor icon here. It's going to split it into two. And then whatever is highlighted in orange is what I can get rid of. But so far, I just got one split. So I need a second split if I'm going to cut something out, right? So I can hit the play button or drag it to the second cut point, scissors. Now I've got three pieces. Which one do I want to get rid of? Well, whatever one is highlighted in orange, I'm just going to hit the trash can icon and it's gone. And if I want to bring it back, undo, 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 just don't hit save. And then when you like what you did, click save. We also have a design tab. Now, this is like I was saying at the beginning. With Dubb, when you record a video, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat. If you want to change that, you can take this right here and drag it to a different part of the video that you want to be the animated 3-second preview. So if I like this better, I can just move it here, click generate thumbnail, and that'll be the first 3 seconds that repeats. Or I can upload my own thumbnail. But to be efficient, like I was saying before, hit record, be ready, have the context, the hook, and you be good. Now, we recorded a video. We have it on a preset landing page. We got our buttons, our playlist stuff, everything we want. And now we just want to send this out. So from a simple send perspective, you're going to open up a compose like this. You're going to make sure that you have the word video in the subject line, first thing that they read. Then you want to have your hook that we talked about. A little bit of text in here in terms of why they should watch it. And then to add the video in, you can do it in two ways. So one is going to be over here inside the platform. Whenever you click on a video, there's always a big blue share and send button. So when you select this, you're able to put the email in of the person you're sending it to, so you get that nice tracking. You can add a little personalization text, which is a banner at the top of the video. So I can make whatever statement I want. I'm just going to put a little hi here. Click copy for email, and then it's just a copy and paste. Just like that. Drops it right in. Now, you also can do this from inside the email client for Gmail and Outlook 365. So for Gmail, the little Dubb button right down here at the bottom is right there. That's the shortcut button. And in Outlook 365, it's off to the right in add-ins. The reason this button is here is because you have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder in the browser at the top, the one we just looked at that we used for LinkedIn. So when you have that and you click that little button down here, it's going to open up the Chrome that we just used. You can see me scrolling through my video library down here to the bottom right. Just find the video that you want. Let's just say it's this video right here. Select advanced options, put the email in for tracking, add a little personalization text if you want to, and then you just pop it in. And it's just like that. So it's a shortcut to drop the video in. You also can record directly from the email client right inside here as well. Now, the video that we recorded on LinkedIn, how would we send that to Ruben? So what we would do is we would connect with Ruben first. You don't want to send a video with a connection request. You want to connect first. And then once you're connected, then click message. And then you'll notice a little Dubb shortcut down here at the bottom, little Dubb symbol here. And when you select that, it's going to open up the Chrome again. And here is our video library that we were just using before. So you find the video, there it is, click insert. And then all you have to do is just change this text right here to something a little more personal, whatever you'd like for the hook. And then click send. And then Ruben is going to get the animated GIF in his messaging as opposed to a nice, just like looks great. And that's really what people have been attracted to over the years, especially with LinkedIn, because there's so much messaging in there that is just so text-based, almost like copy and text, which is, a lot of the communication in there. Now, as far as the mobile app is a really wonderful way to communicate. You can be out and about, or you can just be sitting at your desk, at home. Use the cameras on the phones are great. You can go portrait or landscape. And I'm going to show you kind of the different functionality you can have in here with the mobile app. Now, you have it for iPhone and you have it for Android. And let me share my screen here and I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's make sure. There we go. So to record a video, what we're going to do is we're going to tap the blue camera icon at the bottom. And when you select that here, it's going to open up your camera. Now, when you first use the mobile app, it's going to be defaulted for 1 minute. There are different little times down here that you can choose to be specific, but I always put mine over to 10 minutes. Can't go beyond that on the mobile app, but I know I'm not going to get cut off. Now to record, I'm going to tap the circle at the bottom, and now I am recording. You can see the timer on the button, and you can see the timer in the eye line. You also have a pause button where I could click the pause button, stop the recording, and then I can click it again to resume. And to end the recording, I'm going to tap the circle again. And there is a clip that is going to appear right, three, two, one, there it is. So the mobile app is a clip recorder, which is really good for storytelling. If I was out and about in real estate and I was doing a property walkthrough, one clip could be the kitchen, the next clip could be the backyard. And even if you're not in real estate, whatever visual story you're telling, you can break it up into clips, which we're going to merge together at the end. So the mobile app is a clip recorder. We're going to record clips, merge them to one video, upload it. And that's what we're going to do here. So here is our first clip. Now this clip has been automatically downloaded to my phone. So I have it in my photo video area if I do need it. I'm going to hit record one more time. I want to record a couple clips here. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds to register. I'm going to tap the circle. And there is the second clip. And I can move these clips in any order that I want. So I can take my finger, hold one for a second, and then I'm going to slide it. Whoops, let me try that again. Here we go. Slide it like that. So you don't have to record chronologically, which is a real advantage. You can just record out of order, which is really, really nice. Now you can also tap a clip individually. So when you do, you can delete, trim, and if I select edit, I have a bunch of choices now. If I click music, the music icon, I can go in here and choose from our music library in here, choose whatever song you want. Just make sure when you do add the music, you have the original audio and you have the music level. And just make sure that your voice isn't getting overwhelmed. I would just play it back to make sure that you like it. You can also do text on screen like we saw in the beginning. You can click the text icon. And then you can come in here, just type the text. Let's type something in here. It just says, I'll put a hi, John. Whatever your hook is, or if you're introducing yourself to someone. And you can change it to different colors, different font sizes, whatever you want in here, different colors. And then physically move it wherever you want to, make it bigger, smaller, whatever you want. And then you're able to do that. You also can do a voiceover over the clip if you'd like to. So if you were doing like a property walkthrough or you were at an event, maybe in a different industry, and it was super loud, but you got the visuals you wanted, you can do a voiceover right now over the clip, or you can do a voiceover at the end when you merge all the clips together. You also can speed up the action of this clip. So if you have kind of an action clip, you can speed it up and you can add burned in subtitles here, or you can add them at the end. Now these icons over here, what do they do? So if you select the eye icon at the top, the tooltip, if you select that here, it's going to give you the definition of everything and what it does. And then just click it again to close it. Now, countdown timers are important. So I'm going to select this right here. We have 3 and we have 10. I usually go with 3 seconds for my countdown because I think it's kind of the perfect amount of time. 3, 2, 1, and I'm ready to go. Remember to smile, remember to deliver, all that good stuff. Now we have a video stabilization button right here. So if you are doing a walk and talk and it is a little kind of maybe all over the place, a little herky-jerky, what you can do is select this button right there. You can select low, medium, or high, and then it will typically take it from this to more like that, much smoother. And if you want to use your teleprompter, select this little button right here, and this is going to open up the teleprompter. Now, again, you want to make sure you have a script saved inside the Dubb platform so you have something to choose from. You can choose by scrolling, or you can put in the title of the script. And when you have it, here is your speed between 1 and 10 that you can adjust up or down. And then all you have to do is hit the play button to test the speed, see if you like it. If you feel like you're going too fast, you probably are, unless this is a very excited video that you're making. You also want to make sure your eye line is at the top. So you're letting the words flow up. Now, if the words If you're finding that your eyes are traveling down and they're not staying at the top, I would increase the speed or slide everything up like this, because then your eyes have to stay at the top where the eye line is. Now you also can turn it this way to landscape if you want the script to adjust right over here. You also can make real-time edits. So when you have the script and you're reading it, sometimes it's different. When you read it out loud, you're like, I'm not sure I like how that sounds. Or you just think of something else. You can hit the pencil icon here, make any changes that you want, click save, and it's saved. Now you also, if you have an iPhone, you can use voice recognition called auto track. So if you select the gear icon here and select auto track and hit record, then it's going to be voice recognition like this. Your buyer just pulled up three cheaper options on ChatGPT while you were talking. Price objections are instant. So now what do you do? See how it kind of paused and went at my own pace? So you have that option right there, and that's called auto track. And if you want the scroll speed, that's auto scroll, where you can choose a designated speed and it will go at that pace. And then to close the teleprompter, just tap the X and it's going to close. Now, if you ever recorded a video outside of the Dubb mobile app, but you want to drop it down here as a clip to make it part of this, just go to the folder button here. It will take you to your photo video area, select the video that you want, and then say, would you like to add it as a clip? Yes. And you can add it right down here and then move it wherever you want to. If you want to physically record your screen, whatever's on your screen, just click this button right here. If you want to use filters where you can do skin smoothing, black and white, different color gradations, just kind of pull it over it like I'm doing it right here, and it will change to whatever that change is. And you can kind of play with that if you like to. And then this one right here is the picture-in-picture that we talked about in the beginning. Really good for property walkthroughs. But any industry you're in, if you're doing a walk and talk, you're showing something on your computer, you can show what's in front of you. You're at a live event. You can make yourself bigger when you're talking, make yourself smaller, move out of the way, zoom into the background, zoom back. So you have a lot of different choices here. You also have down here at the bottom your virtual background. So like we talked about with the webcam, you can do the same thing here. Just on your phone, screenshot properties in real estate, article updates, profiles, websites, whatever you want, actions that were taken by someone, screenshot them, then go here. And then all you have to do is select the one you want from your photo library. It puts it behind you just like this, and you're able to deliver it just like that. Now, when you're done recording and you're ready to merge all of these clips into that one video, select the button to the top right. It's going to merge all of our clips together. And then once they're merged, we're going to have a finished copy on our phone of that final video. And then also we're going to have the chance to upload it into Dubb right now. So see the upload button right there, blue upload, that would save it into the platform. But we also have a finished copy of this video on our phone as well. And then we can send this if we'd like to. So from the mobile app, you're going to notice that we have a video library right here in the middle. So we're just going to select the video that we want. Let's go with this one. And then there's a blue button right in the middle that says share video. And then you click copy for email. It's copied to your clipboard. And then you just paste it into the email client on your phone and send. Or you can click copy for SMS, copy to SMS, copy it in your text, send. Or you can use the icons to the top right above the video. The block icon is the email one. The paper airplane icon is the SMS one. You also have access to an AI writer on the mobile app. You do inside the website as well. But there's a little brain icon at the bottom, right next to the left of the blue camera icon at the bottom. If you select the gray brain, this is where you can come in here and choose a prompt. You can have it write a script for you in here, save it inside a Dubb, and then you've got a script for your teleprompter and you're ready to go. Now, you also have that available inside of Dubb as well. So if you're in the Dubb website and you're in here like this, you have the ability to do this as well. So let me share my screen here. And if you're inside here, right inside Dubb, let's go back to the dashboard here. We have in here, like I mentioned at the top, Auto, which is our AI engine right here in the middle. And if you wanted to write a script with Auto, what you would do is over here to the right, there's a little profile icon right here. So what you can do is you can create, and I only have two here, just basic and sales, but you can create a number of different profiles of your audience here. So if I was in real estate, buyers and sellers, easy split. So let's just say this is my seller profile. I create it in here and I just answer questions about my audience, the position, all these questions. And then you can choose a preferred tone of communication. Maybe it's different for buyers or sellers or whatever your industry is in terms of your segmentation. And then you also can choose use the have method, which is a writing structure. So the have method is H, hook your audience, A, address their needs, V, provide value, and E, an extend a compelling call to action. So you either can add that structure or you can do it your own way if you want to, but you have this option to do this. And then also you click save. And now when I get in here and I'm like, Auto, I want to write a video script to my seller audience, or want to write an email, or whatever it is. Go over here, what audience are you working with? Select that one. And then come in here and say, please write me a video script. And we'll put 30 seconds on why video is the best for sales. And then click the little button here or enter. And then Auto's going to give you that back. And then you're just going to scroll down, hit the little button here, the arrow one, brings it down here. And there it is right there. And it creates the script for you. Now, the key thing is here is a lot of the times when you're thinking about your audience, you just want to make sure things are tailored for them. So you can tailor the profile here for the script. You can tailor the preset landing page, the videos they're watching, the buttons they're going to pick. But you also can tailor the AI video assistant as well. So remember on the landing page, we have our AI assistant, Sia, and we talked about educating Sia. So when you think about splitting things up, again, we'll use buyers and sellers here. If this is my buyer landing page, I want to have my buyer educated sales assistant. If it was my seller landing page, I want to have my seller educated SIA assistant. So whatever industry you're in, when you're doing these splits for the different parts of your audience with the landing pages, why not have an AI assistant that is educated in that area for that specific group? So how you would do that is over here to the left, you would go to sales assistants right here. And then notice how I have a few of them created here. And what you would do is you'd click the blue plus icon to create a new sales assistant. Now I'm going to click edit on one of these just so you can see it. But you would give a name up here at the top. Maybe this is my buyer assistant. And then you would go down here and you would start entering in individual website links. Now, the individual website links are going to give the AI the education on what this is all about. And it's going to learn physically what's in text on these pages. And then you also can create your FAQ questions. You can create up to 20 of these and then select the 3 that will show on the page. And then you also can upload your PDF, which has the information on what you want it to know. So you can do the website links and the PDF or one or the other, completely up to you. And then you have your little default message that says it on the below the AI, whatever message you'd like there. It can collect information, email, phone, first name if you'd like to collect that. If not, leave them unchecked. And then what do you want them to do after? What do you want the AI to push for? Check out your website, book a time in your calendar. This is where you would put that right there. Click save and close. And then all you'd have to do is just make sure you have the proper AI assistant on the proper preset landing page. And then it all kind of comes together. Now, in terms of a CRM, if you're using like a HubSpot or a Salesforce or a Go High Level, and you have your workflows in there and you love it and it's great and you just want to add video, you totally can do that. We have a very big integration list in terms of third-party senders and CRMs that we work with that you can just add video in and just keep what you got. Now, if you don't have a CRM or you're looking to change, really make your tech stack efficient, you can use Dubb as a CRM. So you can upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do task deals tags. You can do campaigns, email and SMS. We even have automation available with our higher tier plan of Pro Plus, where you can do automations. So a lot of this is really put together where if you do have a CRM that you really like, or you have a chance where maybe you have a bunch of spreadsheets with a bunch of information, or you're looking to, make it really efficient with your tech stack, you can use Dubb to do the same thing. Now, Dubb also has support in here. So this little bubble down here at the bottom left, you can ask the AI a question or the team, or you can do a keyword search in here and you'll get videos and articles related to what your topic is about. You also can ask Otto the same thing. You say, hey, Otto, how do I use the Dubb Chrome extension? How do I use the mobile app? But you can also ask Otto strategy questions. What are the 5 best videos to make in recruitment? What are the best things to do here? Strategy, all of that related. So Otto's kind of an all-in-one. But if you do also want to communicate with the team, you can do that with that down to the bottom left. Now, there's also with Dubb referrals. So you see this little button over here, referrals. If you click here and click apply now, It's going to create a referral link for you that you can share, and we do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that's going to subscribe to Dubb. So if you had sent me your referral link and I subscribed, it's going to be 30% for you. It doesn't sunset, it doesn't go away unless we stop getting paid, then it would. But if they keep paying us, then you would keep getting it. There's also an additional 10%. So if you send me the link, I subscribe, you get 30%. But then if I create my own link and give it to someone and they subscribe, you get an additional 10. So it's a nice two-level system that we have. We also are very supportive of our partners. So if you know, I always say, do you know 4 or 5 people? Because if you're on a paid plan with Dubb, get those 4 or 5 people to come in here, convert them, and then you got a free Dubb account. We also have a number of webinars we do every week. So every Thursday, we do our Dubb Partners coaching session. That's at 11:30 a.m. PST on Thursdays. I just put the link in the chat. So if you do want to learn more about strategies with Dubb Partners, come see us at that time on Thursday. We also have on Wednesday our real estate focused meeting that we do. That's at 11:30 a.m. PST on Wednesdays, totally real estate related. And then on Tuesdays, we have our Pro Plus coaching. So that's with Ruben and Darius. That's if you have Pro Plus. That's our higher tier package that we have. They have their own curriculum. You can fill out a little form called Open Mic, where you can talk about your business, give you feedback on that. So that's every Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are those webinars. This one right here is Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. PST. And again, the recordings will be on YouTube a little later. Now, if you are just first using Dubb, or you've been using it for a while, and you want to send us a video over, it's going to be feedback at Dubb. So if you're just trying something out where you're trying a new strategy, maybe you're trying some different visual you want to give a shot, send it over to feedback, and we can give you that feedback on that if you would like. Okay, so let me pop in here. Let's see, Ronnie, are there any ways to modify the captions? Let's see, Ronnie, let me come over here to you. Let's see, is Ronnie still here? I think he might have bounced out. I believe we have an article on that I'll have to get for him. Okay, Jai, I saw your hand up. Go ahead, Jai.
Yeah, yeah, Rob. Two things, man. Well, first thing that's pretty badass. The video creation thing. Maybe if Ruben can make it 30 seconds, that'd be better. But
I think he's working his way up to it, I think.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
tell him to
think.
hurry up.
Yeah, no, I think
It's-
that's what he's doing with that because he's had quite a few different iterations of it. You know what I mean? And everybody, this is what Jai is talking about here. Ruben came up with this. Like, let me just show you how you get here. So basically, from within inside Dubb, when you click the red camera icon and you get here, see where it says prompt, create video from AI prompt. This clicks here. And again, we're still kind of iterating through this, but you can give it a video title. The whole idea behind this is that you can create a little AI video as like a little intro into what you're doing, or you can create it a little longer if you want. It's kind of like when VO3 first came out and you saw these AI created videos. Like I did one, we were messing around. I did one of a great white shark swimming towards the camera, and then the mouth opens and it says, come to live training or something fun like that. But what you can do is you can give the creation in here the prompt. You can choose the size here, landscape or portrait, and then you can choose the seconds, 4, 8, or 12. So now when you do this, it does take a little bit of time, but just click generate, and then it will give you three choices. So what it gave me was when I did the great white shark, it gave me three creative choices on what I wanted. I chose the last one, which like it was a GoPro angle where it had a lot of bubbles coming out of the mouth. So I chose that one, and then I had that. And then basically, as we're building, as we're building this out, you would have as an example, that would kind of be your hook. And then the audio voiceover could say, come get a bite out of live training with Rob. And then it like cuts to me saying, hey, welcome to the live training. So we're really kind of we're playing with like kind of the fun aspect of that. And that's what Ruben and the team have been building.
well, I didn't have no choices like that, but it was still good. It
Hmm.
just created it, and it didn't take very long. Maybe less than. It was faster than Gen.
That's good. Wait, was it
Yeah.
8 seconds or how long was
Oh
the,
no, I did the max 12.
oh, 12.
That's why I need 30. I need 30 seconds.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. And the other thing is, Robin, you're gonna kill me. I hope you remember it.
Hmm.
But somehow I cannot remember. That's why I wanted you to do the preset.
Mhm.
How to embed a landing page? It's not working for me.
Oh, you mean below
Yeah,
on
yeah.
is
It's
that,
not working.
yeah, no, that should
You
work.
did it last time. You on the,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of remember it a little bit.
I
Yeah.
mean, you go to presets like you usually do,
Yeah.
right? Go to
Let me see.
presets.
Let me see. Let's see. So presets in here. Let's
Yep.
little edit button here. And then down
You
here.
go to your call to action.
Yep.
You can create one.
Yep.
which I did.
And then it's
So let's say yeah, create a new, right?
yep.
And then I give it a name. Let's say test.
Let's see, there we go.
Okay.
And
And then
then
type and then okay, right here. Now we doing website link or
yeah.
website embed.
Yeah, well, I think the link would be the link, but the page, I think it would be the page preview. You know, it takes up a chunk below.
Okay,
I think
okay. Then go
okay.
ahead.
I think it's that one.
Okay.
And page title, we can just say test.
Say Dubb.
You want to say that? Okay, got it.
No, 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 do Dubb.com.
Does it need the HTTP? It might.
You may.
And height, I'm not too sure on the height there and everything, but let's see.
I just leave that the same.
Save scrolling description. Oh, it's select button. Let's just
Click
do
click here or something. I don't know.
yeah,
Get started.
let's do a click here.
And you got your booking page on there. It's not gonna work.
Yeah,
Try it.
you have
Try it.
to remove it maybe. Let me just see what happens. All right, let me do this one. HTTP. I think it's HTTP.
PS.
What, double slash colon, I think?
You got the S.
Oh, HTTPS. Okay, got it. I hardly ever type that. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me remind myself what it is. What is it? HTTP. Is it colon before? Let's
Is
see.
it calling before that? I don't know.
No,
It
let's
could
see.
be.
I hardly ever type this. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. You can't add it because you already have it there. So if
Mm,
you get rid of your booking page,
yeah. Hmm. Let's,
but it's not working. We need to
yeah.
make another preset. Make another preset.
Now, let
See
me
if that
see.
works.
Hold on. Let's see.
Test.
Oh, no, let's see. All right, let me HTTPS colon. Okay. Now let's see. Let's do Dubb support.
You spelled it wrong.
Did I?
Yeah. Is this
Oh,
gonna be O in there?
oh, thanks. Let's see. Save and close. Oh,
You need a button.
whatever. Download now. Whatever. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Stupid. You
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah. Download the page. And let's see. Save and close. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Like you said, I might have to get rid of my calendar thing, but
Yeah,
let's.
yeah, but that's fine. You got to test. You got to test.
Yeah, let
Now go to
me.
the video and see if that works.
Yeah, let me see. Let's grab this one. Let's go here. Whoops. Here. Test. Let's open it up in a new window. Hmm. All right, so it's
See, right there.
there, but
That's the
it's
problem.
broken. Yeah.
That's the problem. Well,
Yeah.
why is that?
Jai, I do not know. Let me find out. Why is it a sad page? I'll send that over a screenshot over to the team. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's broken. Hmm.
You're gonna look at
Okay,
it.
so we'll check on that, Jai. And then
Get the Oracle. Get the Oracle.
yeah, I know. I'll have to talk to him. He usually knows within 3 seconds, typically. Um, Let me just check something else here. So, Gwendolyn, I'm trying to get more clients as a travel agent. How does the program work or help? Okay, so Gwendolyn, if you can hear me okay, if you want to unmute real quick and say hi, you can.
Hi.
Hey, good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I would say, from the it really comes down to kind of the leads part of it. So for you, how do you typically get people to come your way? Do you do ads? Are they referrals, social posts? Do you have email lists, or how does that usually happen?
A little of all the above. I normally just go by word of mouth from people that I know.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of posting online,
Okay.
and that's basically where I'm at there.
Okay. And then you do probably what, like Facebook, what, LinkedIn, Instagram? Do you kind of do all those?
I do Facebook and I have Instagram.
Okay. Well, a thing that you can do for social media, let me just show you this. You can do something that looks like this. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So when you do a post on Facebook or Instagram, you make your video, a minute or less, with your hook saying, "Hey, what's the video about? What are you talking about? What's the subject?" And then you could tell them at the end below here, have a pinned comment that sits at the top that's always there, and that's where you can have your Dubb link, your landing page. So when you make a
Okay.
comment about the point that you're making, you say click below, And then when they click here, that's when they're brought to the customized landing page. And then they have an experience here, like we talked about. They can download a guide, maybe whatever thing you wanted them to do next. There are additional videos, the AI, all the stuff we talked about. But the whole idea is to get them from watching the video on the post to being able to take an action right here with a pinned comment that stays at the top. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
And
Thank you.
then yeah, and then from the email, are you doing like cold emails? Or are they referrals, or are you doing any of that?
I guess cold.
Okay. If you do cold, just as a kind of a test, when you're doing cold, let's say you're doing 100 a day, right? Um, or 50, whatever it is, just split them. So you send a bunch with no video and then send a bunch with a video. The ones you do with no video, I would have, we talked about the hook in the beginning. Did you see that
Mm-hmm.
part? Get your
Yes.
hook. But I think have the hook, but then inside the body of the email, the one with no video, I would say to the AI, give me an important value-based statement and then give me a question that I have for them, a pointed question. And then if they respond back to the question, that's when you send a nice video to them. And
Okay.
then the other chunk, send a video, make sure you have video in parentheses with the hook, but make sure that video speaks um, to the hook we talked about, but enough where when the audience gets it, it sounds like you're speaking right to them. Do you know what I mean? About
Yes.
the
Yes.
challenge. And then just see how they both do compared with each other. Because cold's a little
Okay.
referrals, yeah. Um, the other thing is if it's a referral, a nice little video where you're holding up the whiteboard and saying, pleasure to meet you, or looking forward to meeting. Just something as simple as that goes a long way as well.
Yes. Thank you.
And then one more thing for you, travel with the traveling, screen recordings are probably really good for that. So if they have a certain destination in mind, you can pull that up on your computer like we did with the Chrome extension. You're in the bubble and you're pointing something cool out that's in that destination.
Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to do a trip to Greece, so that would be a good way to do it.
Yeah, there you go. What was the name of that movie that came out a long time ago? The Traveling Pants of Sisters or something. It was over in Greece.
Oh,
It was years ago, but it was really pretty. They had a shot of like the ocean, and then they were staying in this area. So you could pick like a cool video or image that you want and say, this could be you right here. Or point out something about, like, do some deep research, like with chat maybe, and find out a little fact about that vacation area. And that's something you could point out. Like, little known fact could be, the hook.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then, like I said before, feedback at Dubb, Gwendolyn. If you want to send us a video with a test of a style, send it to us and we can give you feedback.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then, does anyone have any questions before we go? I know we're at a little bit past
Hey,
the
hey,
top of the.
Rob. Hey,
Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
Rob. One thing for Gwen, but I know I just consulted with another travel agent. I helped her out, and I don't know if this is something she can do, but I had her create like she made like Darius always taught us like things like create urgency. So that's what I had her do. I had her make urgency with limited deals.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and
Okay.
because like certain things, like I used to be in this space a long time before I got in real estate, but it's like certain things that travel agents we got things they well I still got it. I still have access to those little cheap deals.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Mm-hmm.
don't use
Hmm.
them because number one, I use American Express as a travel agent. I want peace when I
Yeah.
travel, so I don't want to be sitting there. Where am I getting bumped on a flight? If I got a business class seat, don't put me in coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one of the
Right. Right.
I don't like any of that. So I know most people that are like myself, we
Mm-hmm.
rather have somebody just book it. I'd rather pay a little more,
Yeah.
and that's the niche that you really want. Because I don't. I mean, because anybody can go to what they call it, Expedia
Mm-hmm.
and book it themselves, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Right. Right.
I like that one person to call, get it
Mm-hmm.
done. I'm stuck at this airport. I need a hotel. Get it done. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
And-
yeah, just like last minute deals. This like 4 or 5 sites out there. They got the last minute deals, or if you book it like 30 days ahead of time, you get like this 66% off offer. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had a special where we had going to Florida round trip $66 on Delta, unheard of, and that was comfort class too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's unheard of, but they're out there, tons of them. People just don't know how to find them, or they just rather go to Expedia or Hot Wheels or what do they call it, Hot Match or Hot Wire or something.
Hot Wheels. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Drive
that's
to
what's called, Hot
Florida.
Wheels, something like that. But
You thought
yeah,
about flying to Florida? Forget it. Get on Hot Wheels. Get you
yeah,
right
yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. Call it the Hot Wheels. Not kind of thing is what it's called.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
Hot dog or something.
That's
I
cool.
don't do that though. I smell like American Express for.
That's awesome, man. Thanks
You
for
know.
the
So,
feedback
but
as a
yeah,
driver.
yeah. I mean, like travel is fun though, man.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a niche, whether
Hmm.
it's cruises or like my girl, she had well, not my girl, she's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
She had like 18 niches. I'm like, well, you're like the jack of all, but master of none. Pick a couple
Yeah.
and run with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like a niche like cruises, I don't know if anybody would want to cruise now.
Yeah.
That's a carnival. I wouldn't even
Oh
think of
no.
it. Yeah, I'm sure you heard what happened down in Carnival. They
Yeah.
never do anything for black people again. So
Yeah. Yeah.
no.
It's got to pick the right companies these days.
Yeah,
Also,
Carnival used to
too.
be good though.
Yeah. What's that?
Carnival used to be really good,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
hey.
they wanted to switch and try to get the rowdy people in there. And
Hey, what's the famous line from The Dark Knight? You
I
know,
understand about.
when you're the hero, you live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like it's pretty funny. Work perfect. Well, cool. Well, listen, thanks for coming in, guys. Gwendolyn, you got some help there. Jai with some great stuff there. Jai, we'll find out about the other stuff with
Yes,
Ina,
yes,
and
please
we'll
do.
figure all
And
that out.
email me back because I need that, and then my videos that are up there too,
Yep,
because I
got
don't
it.
have them no more. So I'm putting that on you. That's your task.
All right, typing
All
it,
right.
sending it.
So you can download it and see if they come back.
Okay, cool.
All
I'll
right.
send it over to them. All right. See you
All right.
guys. Thanks
Gotcha.
so much for coming in.
All right.
See you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye.